What is up, everybody? Les is on vacation this week. I recently got back from a vacation, so in lieu of doing one of our classic shows, I'm going to do a very brief and very centralized video for you to hopefully enjoy, even if you're not from this area. So here we go. I don't think it's any secret to anyone who watches us that Les and I try to do mostly national sports stories. And it's really easy to do because everyone knows the narratives there. But I don't think it's any secret to anyone that we are natives of the Louisville, Kentucky area, and we get a lot of influence from Cincinnati, Indianapolis, and Lexington, a lot of major cities that are really only 2 to 3 hours apart from each other. And another thing that's happening right now is the basketball tournament, the yearly $1 million prize winning tournament, which could have anyone in it at any time. I mean, we've seen Jimmer Fredette. I know that Rakeem Christmas was in it. I'm like, hey, those are former NBA guys. But that makes me have a big point. I see the crowds in places like Dayton and Syracuse and things like that. And I just wonder, where is the Louisville regional people? I mean, just imagine what we could have here in Louisville, Kentucky. We have a Louisville team, obviously. You could have Russ Smith, Peyton Siva, Luke Hancock, a lot of guys who aren't doing anything right now, could maybe try for another title there. And of course, you've got Kentucky. I know I saw Kyle Wilcher, Archie Goodwin, they're playing in it. You could throw in a Derek Wills, an Isaiah Briscoe, a Quade Green. I mean, it would be fun to watch. And then Indiana actually did attempt to have a team this year in this year's basketball tournament. And Troy Williams was associated with it, and so was, I forget who else was associated with it off the top of my head. But yeah, I mean, you could make a fun team with just Troy Williams as like the main piece from a couple of IU guys. And then Butler. Butler up way up in Indianapolis could come down to Louisville. I mean, Roosevelt Jones, Matt Howard. I don't know if Shelvin Mack is still in the league or not. He'd be a good pickup. Kellon Martin. There would be a lot. That's 4 teams right there who would be loaded with talent in a basketball-loving area. And I mean, you could even have like an Evansville alumni team, a Bellarmine alumni team if you wanted to. And we can move Purdue. I know Purdue has a team in this tournament down here. Bring down Robbie Hummel to play against some of these guys. Luke Hancock, for example, from Louisville, and Troy Williams. We really need a Louisville, Kentucky basketball tournament regional with local teams. I cannot imagine why you would not have this, because anyone who knows our area knows that when you talk about ratings for the basketball tournament in March, NCAA March Madness, the Louisville market is always near the top because this is a crazy college basketball region. Like I said, IU, Butler, Purdue, who already has a team. You could get Kentucky. And like I said, there are a bunch of other teams. Murray State, for example, could probably put together a very nice alumni team with some of the teams they've had in recent memory. And even could Moorhead. And like I said, Bellarmine's been to a lot of Division II Final Fours before they took the step up to Division I. It would just be a loaded regional with a lot of really good players, exciting teams, and this region would absolutely eat it up because just imagine on a steamy, humid July night, you can walk into Freedom Hall and watch a group of Louisville alumni play a group of Kentucky alumni, and they're playing for money. I would be there every darn night. And even if Les disdains Kentucky and Louisville as much as he does, I know there's no Texas or Duke team, but he would be there every night too, and he knows it. He knows it. He would not deny it. So this is my official call out to the IU, U of L, UK, and heck, Butler, and maybe even a challenge for Purdue to get them to come down here. To say that you guys need to get together a basketball tournament team and come down to Louisville and play at Freedom Hall, and I guarantee that you would make more money on that regional alone than you would the entire tournament. Because that would just be such a loaded regional. And don't tell me you're a sports fan if you're watching this because you found this channel and you may live near the area where Les and I live, that you would not go to see a championship regional game between a group of Louisville and Kentucky alumni, and you would not be cheering your heart out for whatever side you represent. So that's my pitch. We need to make it happen. Well, we need our 8 teams. We need an 8-team Louisville regional in the basketball tournament because it would just be so much fun to watch competitive basketball in July and take a walk down memory lane as we did it as a community. Louisville, you've been looking for a way to make money. This is your in. And that's all I've got to say. It's only been 5 minutes, and that's a record for me, but I am out.